Hey, what's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a very peculiar reaction. It's been a while since we have done some Soda Stereo. You know that Soda Stereo are a favorite on this channel. It's one of my favorite band of the many new bands that I've discovered the last couple of years. They're from Argentina. They're some of the greatest rock and roller from all of, I don't know, from Mexico down, basically. Even in Brazil, Brazil has a little bit their own bubble in music for both language reasons, and also I think has to do, now I learned from my lovely Brazilian audience, that had to do also a lot with the dictatorship. So there was a little bit more closure with what was coming from the outside. But even then, you know, Soda Stereo was popular to a degree. And in fact, one popular band, Os Parlament do Sucesso, yeah, right? It did, of course, Música Leggera, which is one of their more commercial known songs from Soda Stereo, bringing it into Brazil. So anyway, guys, this is an English version of Quando pasa el temblor. Eh? Quando pasa el temblor? When the... I don't know. I just love the look. Look at those guys. Eh? What's going on? Look at those glasses. Look at those hair. God damn it, that's cool. The new wave. I mean, I love this look. Guys, please, if you want to support my page, go watch another video, like the video, comment. Just love it already. It's actually quite amazing, man. Like when I hear Gustavo Cerati speaking English like that, like all of a sudden the voice immediately becomes, you know, like in between Robert Smith and Bono from U2 a little bit, even Sting. You know, I get this a little bit Sting flair. Wow. Oh, nice. Okay, one second. I just want to say, you hear the heavy 80s electronic here, where the drum is just the drum machine, and there's a beat, and then you have these beautiful flutes, you know, like just hovering in that instrumental part just right now before it goes back to the verses, you know, with this also more looks like, you know, those flutes reminiscing of Peruvian, you know, Peruvian flutes. So in that way, making it more traditional, adding this hint of local folklore from that area. But then again, you know, the super minimalist drum beat. Very nice lyrics, like very nice tone, the voice. Yeah, such a bright tone with, you know, high, bright, very nice. Yet it's not thin, you know, so it's a very peculiar Like there's this strange kind of little bit watery quality, quivering quality to his voice. That's why I always make the comparison with Robert Smith from The Cure. Another great singer, by the way, another of the greatest, yeah, like I would say, rock, gothic bands, whatever you want to put that, band in category into, even though they started like this, And I think Soda Stereo very much followed this new wave movement together with Depeche Mode, together with U2 and The Cure, early Cure. Even though The Cure, I think, they might have been out already at the end of the 70s, like U2. I think if I remember correctly, U2 Boy came out in 79 already. And yeah, super young band. Like Bono must have been like 18, 19. It's like, wow. I mean, those guys, when you think about it, they almost know nothing else than being famous. They literally like lived until 17 and then they were famous. It's kind of strange when you think about it, I lived most of my life being, I'm famous, 45 years in their way. So sometimes you wonder what it does to you, like leaving from like you get to 17, 18, then you're famous and you've been famous for like, another 35 years of your life. So anyway, guys, little rant, little side rant, just observation. Nice. And then we wanted to discuss, and discuss why we tremble. I mean, look at those guys. I love this part where it goes like bum bum ba ba dum ba ba da ba da bum ba 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 dum. And then it goes, softer into this flute again. Softens up and the flute comes in. Lovely, lovely, lovely solution there, I have to say. And then before I were to say, look at those guys with the makeup under their eyes, those freaking great hair. Like, talented and handsome. No wonder they got this big, those guys. No surprise at all. We got the a little bit of Duran Duran going on. Jesus, man. Gustavo. The other two members of the band, likely they're still here with us. Gustavo unfortunately passed away due to, I think, a stroke. And then it brought him into a coma, unfortunately. Ah, man. It's actually quite sad. He probably would have been like 60 now. Still young, It's always, you gotta be grateful for everything that we got and for all the time we got here. Anyway, I don't want to get into that philosophical stuff, okay? This stuff triggers me. But anyway, lovely to discover another version of this. If you want to see more Soda Stereo, there is a playlist of all the reactions that I've did here at the end of the video. If there are some I haven't done yet, let me know. We'll do that exactly. Also, ciao.